Let's go ahead and talk about our mutual friends, Kate, May, and Kentaro. We catch Kate and her brother on what is probably the worst day of their lives, like at the start of the show. Like, how is it kind of like starting with that baseline and kind of like exploring the characters from there?
I mean, the only way is up. So I think it's kind of a great way to start because you can't get worse. But it was interesting to kind of be on set and like meet him for the first time, and it's like an awful scene, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, well, how was your experience?
Same, same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a red answer. So.
Fair enough. Kiersey, on the other hand, with May, at least from what we've seen so far, it's kind of a slow drip in terms of getting May's background. How is it kind of like doing that slow burn as you reveal more and more about the character gradually?
It was. We're all having money.
It's his first time doing press. Sorry.
I'm trying to eat a Tic Tac.
And of all things, he's gonna get a Tic Tac.
I was trying to get a Tic Tac.
Sure.
I really enjoyed it. It was a challenge. It's when someone's hiding a secret, that secret could be literally anything because you guys just don't know something about her. And there were some small details and nuanced pieces that I didn't know exactly yet. Because the show was still, the rewrites and everything were still happening. But what I knew, it was enough for me to be able to, for it to service the character.
In talking about that writing, was there any specific thing in the script or in the character description that you kind of like held on to? It's like, I know how to approach this performance. I know this person. I know how I'm going to do this.
Ooh, I mean, I don't feel like there was a specific moment that made me feel like I knew who she was. I think in knowing just what scenario she found herself in, that really got her in a sticky place. Just knowing that kind of and how she got there gave me an idea of her character and her ethics. You know what I mean? That was really informative.
Anna, Ren, anything for you guys that stuck out?
I mean, it was kind of hard with Kate because she really is the victim of so much that has happened. And so it was like, how does she muster this strength and like find initiative? And so where did I find it in the script? Oh,
I know.
I actually don't know.
Yeah.
That's a difficult question to answer.
Yeah.
Well, with my character, his whole passion for finding truth about his dad, I can relate to that because I just can because that's how I was raised as well. So yeah.
Absolutely. We have to talk about the legend that is Kurt Russell. I've been watching that guy since Big Trouble in Little China. How was it working with him and kind of like this band on the run going worldwide with him?
Honestly, I don't know how we would have gone through without him. Like,
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's a fair thing to say for sure. He really was kind of a leader, and then I feel like gave us the tools for when he wasn't there.
Yeah,
we could be the leaders.
We had so many conversations with him creatively, and I feel like without him, it would have been a totally different thing. And so,
yeah.
I'm just excited that we had that experience with him, and we learned from that too. Yeah. He's amazing.
He's great, but a lot of the show is also shot in like exteriors. You had the 2 weeks in Japan, and then you've got all this stuff in beautiful British Columbia. Like, how was it filming outdoors, out in the cold or just across these beautiful landscapes?
It was a lot of different elements, but I think we all enjoyed being on location just to get out of Vancouver and also not being on a soundstage. Why are you laughing?
No.
No, go on.
What?
Because no, we appreciated going outside of Vancouver, that's for sure, because we couldn't do much in the city.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, but-
sorry,
Right.
people of Vancouver.
No, it's a great city. It's a great city. Hey, it's a great.
I'm afraid.
I loved it. But honestly, like, how many times are you going to be able to say we went to set on a helicopter?
Yeah.
You know, we got to experience all these different places,
Yeah.
and it definitely helped with the performance, but we were also getting the experience and like being able to hang out on that location. And so I think it was just amazing. And
Yeah.
you know, it's only because it's this Godzilla thing with Kurt Russell that we got to do it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, let's talk about the King of Monsters. And you know, next year is the 70th anniversary of Godzilla. I know this is the robot one.
Look at the
but-
thing.
Yeah, he's my favorite though.
I have the same book that you have back there.
The Criterion Collection.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. On sale now on criterion.com. But so like, what do you think it is about Godzilla that's like stood the test of time for 70 years and like to millions of people worldwide?
Ren?
I cannot answer that.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Wait, are you a Godzilla fan?
I hope. Yeah, I've seen
are.
all the movies, so yeah.
Why do you love it?
That's
Because Godzilla, you can project any anxiety you have on Godzilla, and sometimes you can co-opt. Like Godzilla starts out as a destroyer, and then he turns into a protector, right? So you can turn your own anxieties into your greatest strengths.
I'm gonna say that next time.
You're gonna use that. You're gonna use that.
I love that.
Yeah. But do you guys have any personal connection with Godzilla out there, or do you just want to like steal my answer because you could do
I
that?
mean, honestly, like he's such a big part of pop culture, and so I never really thought about why he's so popular. But I think that you know he does represent. He is a monster, but then we're all dealing with our own issues, personal or you know exterior, and like you said, like it's like a figure that kind of represents that.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with what you guys both are saying. I think that what Godzilla represents is there's a lot of layers
Mhm.
to it that reflect the good and the bad in the world and all of the conflicts that we have and we face, but that ties into Godzilla being this reflection of humanity, oddly enough. Yeah, I think people see themselves in Godzilla kind of.
Mhm.
Once you really learn Godzilla's story,
Misunderstood.
misunderstood, you
Mhm.
know, we don't decide if we're born or not. We don't decide what we're born into.
Mhm.
And yeah, yeah.
Right on. And I think we got it. That is my time, guys. This is Sam Stone with CBR. You can catch new episodes of Monarch, Legacy of Monsters every Friday on Apple TV Plus. Guys, thanks for taking the time. Hajime mashite.